The chamber was packed, the air thick with anticipation and tension. Cameras flashed as senators filed into their seats, but all eyes were on the podium where Senator John Kennedy would speak. A hush fell over the room, broken only by the faint shuffle of papers and the nervous tapping of a pen. Kennedy's reputation for blunt honesty preceded him, but today, the stakes were higher than ever. He was about to expose something that could shake the very foundation of the Senate, a lie, brazenly told, by one of its most powerful figures, Chuck Schumer. The moment Kennedy stepped forward, a ripple ran through the chamber. The lighting seemed sharper, the atmosphere heavier. Kennedy looked out at the gathered senators, not with anger, but with the calm, resolute intensity of a man who had been preparing for this moment for weeks. He knew the danger. Calling out Schumer in front of the nation was no small feat. It would bring scrutiny, criticism, and political firestorms. But Kennedy's conscience wouldn't allow silence. Somewhere between duty and courage, he had chosen the path of truth. "Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate," Kennedy began, his voice steady but carrying an unmistakable edge of passion. "We are entrusted with the faith of the American people. They expect honesty. They demand transparency. And it is in that spirit that I rise today, not to attack, but to correct, to illuminate, and to remind us all of our responsibility." The chamber leaned in. Even seasoned senators, familiar with the theatrics and posturing of politics, sensed the gravity. Kennedy paused, letting the weight of his words settle. "Recently, my esteemed colleague, Senator Schumer, made a statement on the Senate floor. A statement that, if left unchallenged, would mislead not only this chamber but the millions of Americans watching. It is a statement I cannot allow to stand uncorrected." Whispers spread through the room like wildfire. Phones were raised, cameras zoomed in, and the press leaned forward. Kennedy's eyes met Schumer's across the aisle. Schumer's usually confident demeanor flickered for a brief moment, a crack in the armor. Kennedy continued, his tone growing firmer, but never cruel. "Senator Schumer claimed that legislation passed last month would automatically secure financial relief for hard-working families. That assertion is, respectfully, false. The bill's language, the amendments, the implementation plan, all of these show that families will face delays and limitations, obstacles that were conveniently omitted from the statement." He paused again, letting the words sink in. Kennedy wasn't just presenting facts, he was telling a story of betrayal, of a promise made to citizens and broken by misleading words. He knew this confrontation wasn't about political scoring, it was about defending the public trust. "Many of us here have witnessed similar moments," Kennedy said, his voice softening but carrying a piercing sincerity. "We've seen the frustration of cons.